Okay, we're back, and in case you were watching back to back, you might have noticed that our customer's gone here. There was a customer here a minute ago. That's simply because I saved, exited the game, and came back in. I had to go fold my laundry, as I'm sure you're desperately interested in. When you save the game, you come back. The customer's gone, but as soon as I ring the bell, he'll come back. But our will to explore has come back. I wanted to look at something here. Now, I haven't been able to find this one. So I've been thinking about this one. So is this kind of the same thing? Move over here. There's got to be a place that it... No, not in that area. Kinda fits in there, but it kind of comes down here. Come down here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What a minute? What's this? So is that right in the middle of this? If I move this out of the way, it's right next to Blackcomb. Now we've already been to Blackcomb. That's where the murders have been, but this is next to Blackcomb, right? Make sure it's lined up again. Does that look like it fits to you? Right here, next to Blackcomb. I think. The gentle flound. The gentle flound of sowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds. Arrest. Arrest? Am I under arrest? 2 plants. Let's see if it... I don't know where it chooses to put them when I collect them. Alright, it chooses to put them right in the middle of where we're... Okay, so we got 2. Ooh, these are pretty ones. I like this one. I never liked these puffball plants. A rather unpleasant scent. Okay. And then... puffballs. Soft, pale blue flowers. It kind of looks like a hyacinth. Which used to grow when I lived in the country. A long time ago. Not that long time ago. Well, we know what this one is. We know this was the red, what's it called? Red Abilene? Red ebony. Red ebony. Put it on the thing. It's been positively identified. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, we're still waiting for Will to Explore to come back. Dump. I want to get that because we didn't have that flower that guy was looking for, if you remember. I want to finish up these, the ones that are on our map. The special places on our map, just in case that's where it is. There could have been one of them that we just pulled, too. He wanted Eyebright, I remember that. That was the name of the flower, but that had thorns, right? Isn't that what it said? It had thorns. Eyebright, Eyebright. Something like that. Peppa Pig. I don't know. Let's look at it again. It was I or ever. Eyebright. And it had thorns. Did one of our new plants have thorns? No thorns. Just soft pale blue flowers. No thorns. Just a rather unpleasant scent. Alright, so let's look at these other places on the map. At our little monocular thing here. So we've already been down here. We got our elderfinium. So let's go to the great oak, which is right there at the top of that. Let's go right here. Huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could have ever imagined any living thing might be. Bigger than I could have ever imagined anything might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Okay, well, there must be some other reason to go there at some point. And what was our other things that we had? Does it show them even when I do it like this? Yeah. Tomb of the Hunter, the Great Oak. There's another one over here, I thought. Elderfinium, Great Oak, and Tomb of the Hunter. Well, it looks like there's a battle waiting for us there. I hope not. Right there and that thing. So, alright, so let's see. Alright, let's try this again. Reuben Ward. Blackcomb. Something at the wind side that's had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol. Can't think of anywhere else trying to get slate from. That and Bradley Miller kept insisting they saw something of it, Blackcomb. Eyebright. Eyebright. Now it looks like... Alright, so I don't know. Let's look at it. Eyebright has thorns. These plants that we just pulled A Solomon's Scepter does not have thorns, obviously. I don't even know why we're looking at it. Okay, so which plants did we have? I'm going to use this. Alright, so that has thorns. Maiden Sorrow has thorns, but we know that it's not Maiden Sorrow. Euphrasia of Fickleness. Smells pleasant. But we know that this is not that. It's, what is this? This is Maiden Sorrow. Now, is there anything that says that Maiden Sorrow sometimes is confused? Nope. Nope. Alright, here's Hope Heart. So let's look for our plants. So Maiden Sorrow is the one with thorns. Mellow Glow. Turquoise flowers and sharp thorns. And was Mellow Glow one of them that we had positively identified? Yes, it was. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is it can allow a person to pass unnoticed and not invisible. Sharp thorns are protected, so Cincinus maturus. Eyebright is Euphrasia officialness, so I don't guess it's that one. I can't think of another plant that we have. There's Mellow Glow and Maiden Sorrow. Worry Less. Those aren't thorns. Right, check. These are our two new ones. Everything here. Nothing here has thorns. Right? That's not a very good looking glass, is it? Nothing here. And here. Might have to use the old hint button. I need to look back through my letters. I sure remember seeing something lead me to a new map location and a new plant too. Okay, so alright, so I'm gonna have to go and find this plant apparently. So apparently I don't have it. So now I have to go back through my letters. So which one of these is the location of this? Probably not that. Alright, so there's Kintmere. We click on the correct Kintmere. So Kintmere Eye. This Kintmere Eye, is there something? Nothing on there. Nothing up near Kintmere. It would look like an eye. And surely it doesn't literally mean the letter I, right? No, because I is all the way down here. Unless it meant Kintmere and then go all the way down to I. Hopefully that's not what it means. Let's see, Kintmere. Badgill. Let's see if there's another Kintmere. I don't think I need that. I'm not that blind yet. Winside, Blackcomb, Havereg. We've already been to Blackcomb, right? Leasing Castle Road, Kirkwood Tower, Mithrop, Whitescar Grove, Endmore, Killington Lake. What a nice name. Killington Lake. Kintmere Eye. There's the River Kent. Kintmere. Right clicked on that one. It's gotta be near Kintmere, right? Arn Crag. Can't go up that way. Undermere. Undermere means lake, right? I mean, and what is this? What is this? I still need this one. This one is driving me batty, people. It's driving me batty. Because this could be what we actually need. Right here. Not there. Because this has to be the water, right? This couldn't be the anything else. Fun, fun, fun. So Daddy takes a T-bird away. And then we have this thing. I don't know what to do with that. Let's go up here and click on the Tomb of the Hunter real quick. Tomb of the Hunter is right here. See what happens when we go here. The memorial bears the name of Swaif Prior. As there's a memory, he was one of the Drear. There's a lonely life, the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They built a tolerance to the Dranthium sap in childhood. They might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. Alright, new plant acquired. Does not have thorns on it though, does it? Put this off to the side. Purple flowers, long thin leaves that bear surprisingly sharp edges. So the leaves are... So this has thorns, right? Eyebright has sharp thorns, not sharp leaves, right? Let's double check. Yeah, Eyebright. Clean for several days from the Eyebright. So that's not it. Sharp edge leaves. She goes down here. Still looking for it. Put you back over here. So now we're still looking for Kintmere Eye. Any other hint? Next hint. The sketch I have with X marked on it. I should work out where that is on the map. Okay, so this is definitely on the map somewhere. I know you probably don't want to see me using the hint system, but maybe it'll make you feel good when you have to use it. Okay, so we can't progress until we get more time. Time is the fire in which we burn. There's some time. I'm just going to move along the bottom of the map. There we go. Alright, so now let's get this map back open. Get this back out. This is the only one we haven't figured out yet. Only one we haven't figured out. And it has to be in this area, correct? I just can't believe it. I mean, is it to size? Is it to size like the other one was? I mean, if I do that, I mean, that kind of matches up, but not entirely. I do it like the other one was. So it's like that. If I put it like right there, then it kind of matches up. So then it would be right in... I've lost it again. Right there, right? Just in this area, let's just click right here. They are thick with flying, biting insects and an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before they are overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Do we have any Winterbore? Let's see if we do. Winterbore. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers. Winterbore's hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold conditions. Rubbery leaves. The blue flowers, rubbery leaves. Blue-gray. I remember seeing blue-gray. Soft pale blue. Something's got blue-gray. I remember that. This does not look like it was this one, wasn't it? Gray-blue flowers with an orange center. It looks kind of like an echinacea sort of thing, so it has to be this one. It has to be this one. This is Winterbore. Yes, that is Winterbore. Got plant identified. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places it's hard to see. The link that come across what I came for, hurry away. So we got a book entry for Dranthium. Powerful mind-altering abilities. I'm going to have to look up some of those myself. This was Winterbore. Winterbore. Whoops, I need to change it because it was definitely Winterbore. Okay. We got a new flower, which will hopefully be full of sharp thorns. Very good. So moving right along. Those thorns look menacing. I'm staying well clear of them. So this is going to be Eyebright. Right. This is Eyebright. Book identified. We got another book entry for wild coal. The purple berries are recommended by physicians. I don't know if we have some of purple berries. Recommended by physicians in the place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity and claim there's bad luck to pick berries from it. And so this was... Where'd it go? Which one was which? Soft pale blue flowers. So I've lost our new plant. Further unpleasant. Oh, this was it. This was Eyebright. Coming down here. Eyebright. It's Definitively Eyebright. So now there's just this stinking thing and this stinking thing for... Okay, so that's taken care of. All that's taken care of. So now we just need... What was it? Kentamere Eye. So here's Kentamere. Let's go down to Eye just for the fun of it. Why did I come here? Indeed. It was stupid of me, wasn't it? Okay, Kentamere Eye. Okay, so I put these up. So let's go ahead and ding for our next customer. Pet Hellbore. Close up the archive. Forstwehr. Did it ever stop raining in Undermare? Why are his eyes green? You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some gray Sandfire. Nobody around here seems to even know what I'm talking about, but I hope I'm in the right place now. Forrest is one of the Dreyer group that builds a tolerance to the harm. Alright, so we talked with him. Rumors that an ancient evil had risen in the forest were too much for Forrest to resist. Dreyer means hunter in the old tongue. And so he's the hunter. There's one person we still haven't met yet. We need some gray Sandfire. I've never even heard of it. Gray Sandfire. Sandfire has a tough outer bark, which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent. I thought we already had one of these before. Flame-like tendrils. So it's not that. This has already been identified. You haven't been. You haven't been. I think you're Elderfinium. 90% sure you're Elderfinium. Flame-like tendrils. Strawberries dipped in honey is definitely not that, right? Red fruits, long flat leaves. Doesn't look like it has a bark at all. So it's not that one. Smells rotten, not that one. Purple that bears surprisingly sharp edges, not that one. Is not worryless. Sweet rhubarb, small red berries. No, it's not that one. Flame-like tendrils. Is there anything else that we don't have identified yet? Flame-like, so tough bark. I don't think we've had a single plant that's had well, look at this. A rather unpleasant scent, but those don't look like flame-like tendrils. It looks like it might have some bark, but no bite. Alright, this was not Hinchuck. I mean, we're not sure if this is Hinchuck. Orange fruits have no noticeable color. It just says they're orange. Bulb is quite firm. This is just a mushroom. Smells rotten. Alright, so is this another one that we don't have yet? Which means that one of the clues that we have leads to it. Everything else has been purpleized except for copper caldinium, which is a mushroom-like plant. Oh, what is this? Gray sand. Oh, why is it? Alright, why was it all the way down there? Gray Sandfire. There we go. Yeah, we knew. We knew. Okay, so collect. Ember Soul. Ember Soul is thought to have protective properties. It's sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for their leaves. They're razor sharp. Yes, we've seen a razor sharp leaves plant down here somewhere, right? Was it this one? Purple flowers, long thin leaves. Yep, that's probably it right there. I don't remember what the name of that was. Wasn't a Guria, Duranthium, Ember Soul, Farmer's Worry, Fever Kiss. Wasn't Hinchuck or Long Veracund, Dorian, Wild Coal. Wild Coal. Purple berries. No, that was a different one. Which was it? Wasn't Worryless. Wandering Blues. Dorian. Nope. Dark red fruits. So we know we definitely have one that has dark red fruits. Look at these. We're getting lots of them. We're missing Long Veracund. I'm hereby declaring that's how it's said. Veracund. Fever Kiss. Farmer's Worries, a mushroom. Ember Soul, that's right. Ember Soul. Which one had the sharp leaves? Wasn't that one? Red berries. I just had it. Really need to start taking better care of these. Strawberry dipped in honey. Dark purple flowers. And so if this is identified, that doesn't need to be over there. Long flat leaves. Sharp edges. Okay, so this one's probably Ember Soul, I'm guessing. I don't know. Those might not look like it. This is flowers with many petals. Okay, flowers with many petals. Right, M-A-N-Y, not M-I-N-I. So maybe we don't have it yet. So anyway, let's end our day and see what our new card's gonna be. What day are we on? At first she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Lowick to Ilgill Head, Foxfield to Crinkled Crags. I don't know what that means. Let's take a look at our map and see if we can figure this out. Alright, so Lowick to Ilgill Head. We need to find Lowick. Alright, here's Lowick. Lowick to Ilgill Head. So just looking for Ilgill Head. Now, Ilgill Head is, I mean, like the head of the what? Here's Lowick. I'm guessing it's going to be one of these directions. Down there. There's Crinkled Crags. We don't see Lowgill Head. There's a Lowgill River, River Esk, River Earl, Wastewater. Some of these things I don't even notice until. There's River Crake, River 11, Grisdale Forest. This is where it was just mentioned in that thing. These other things like Foxfield, I haven't even seen. Do you see Foxfield on here? Lowick to Ilgill Head. Foxfield to Crinkled Crags. Crags. Are these dungeons, are these places names up here? There's Crinkled Crags. So Foxfield. Lowick to Ilgill Head. Very interesting. Do I need... Let me look at something here. Do I need this? Nope, that doesn't do anything for us. So there's Crinkled Crags. I don't see Foxfield or Lowick. I mean, there's Lowick. Crinkled Crags. The Foxfield. Those aren't the names of plants, I'm pretty sure. Now it could be anagram? Would be nice if we could search this map. Of course, knowing me, so there's Ilgill Head. Lowick to Ilgill Head. And then so Lowick to Ilgill Head. Lowick, Ilgill Head. Foxfield. The Crinkled Crags. But then that means there needs to be a Foxfield around here somewhere. So now we know where Lowick and Ilgill Crag. Alright, so there's Foxfield. And so here's what we got. Logiel, Ilgil Head, Foxfield, the Crinkled Crag. And here's Torbert. Here's a little house. Is that the only one of these things that looks like that? It looks just like that. In front of Old Man. Loic, Foxfield, Ilgil Head, Crinkled Crags. Only thing there, Corver, which does look like that. Let's see what happens. Quiet afternoon, and nope, that wasn't it. So what could it have been? Alright, so we'll check it again here in a second. So we know that these things are important. Still have no idea what this is for. This fits squarely around them though, doesn't it? What if I do that and I do that? I'll line them up like that? I mean, because it kind of lines up, doesn't it? They're kind of the same size. Now, is that thing moving all the time, or is it just moving whenever? So there's that. Put that right in the middle. Can I click on almost like that? No. If I put that on top of it, does that do anything? No. Oh, wait a minute, did it? No, it didn't. So if I put that there, put that on top of it, does anything happen? Nope. Alright, let's look at our next customer. In this Aylford, you were wise to pledge your support to the Seeds of Redemption. I don't know if I have yet or not. Together we are stronger. Know that Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith in the woken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dendru. Ennis Aylford is the cultist, a man who claims to represent a group known as the Seeds of Redemption. He grew up in nearby Cosforth and is rumored to be spending some time living in Rydell Cave. It was not clear what happened in the intervening years, but by the time he came to Endemir, he had dedicated his life to the one he calls the Woken Dendru. Okay. Alright, well that was the cult for you. There's cults for you. Alright, so here's the... Alright, let's take one last shot at this before we come to the end of this episode. Loic, the Foxfield. There's nothing... There's no midpoint between these two. Loic to Foxfield. If I put that there, there's nothing... Alright, we've been to the Great Oak. There was nothing there. But yet, I'm sure this will be. We've been to the Tomb of the Hunter. Nothing else is here. We've been to Elderfinium, so we've got all that as far as we know. Or we need Kintmere Eye. The Daughter Stone Circle, so Kintmere. This is the Eye of the Lake. I mean the Eye of the River. I don't know. Which one do you want to click on? Loic, we've tried Torver. Loic to Foxfield. Loic to Ilgil Head. I'm sorry, Loic to Ilgil... Oh, Loic to Ilgil Head. Loic to Ilgil Head. And Foxfield. Crinkled Crags. Wish I could turn this. So if I made an X... Alright, so there's Foxfield. Now, you obviously can't see what I'm doing, because I'm just guessing. Okay, so Loic, Ilgil Head. So that would be there. And then from Crinkled Crags, Foxfield. Somewhere in this, so it has to be somewhere along here. It has to be along this line. It has to be along this line. And then from Foxfield to Foxfield to Crinkled Crag. I'm guessing it's somewhere in here. It's not Torver. There's the mountain. Was it right here? Yes, the Magpie Sea. So, alright, so since you couldn't see what I was doing exactly, those two things, if you join those two, those would be a line. From Loic to Alright, so we got The magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it is interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plant for further study and one for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant that I've seen before. 2 for joy. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. Counting crows. So, new plants acquired. Pretty ones, too. Alright, so where were our new plants? They're going to be right here in the middle. That's where it just dumps them in the middle of the screen. So there's one. There's the other one. This one's got flowers with a delicate scent. Flowers with a gentle scent. Okay. Alright, well, we figured that out. So we've just got this thing and this thing. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next episode, my friends.